How y'all doing? It looked like my camera is a little blurry. Y'all come on in. I'm finishing up my lunch for today. It's so good. Mm. Mm. Hello, guys. What's up, Bishop in the building? How you doing today? Okay. What's up? I'm finishing up my, well, this is what I had for lunch. So it's turkey wings, collard greens, and butter beans and corn. Mm-hmm. Can you hit the share and copy link for me, boo? I was supposed to go live last night, but I didn't make it back, baby. I was tired. Said my fine self, Bishop. Honey, this turkey is good. Y'all come on in. What y'all been doing today? What y'all been doing? What today was beautiful. 75 degrees, sunny. Mm-hmm. 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 Let's see who show up, honey. I gotta learn how to tell people I'm live. Mm. It's hot in here. You okay, boo? Huh? You okay? Yeah. Hello, guys. Where y'all at? That plate that I had for lunch was so big. I don't hardly know anything about South Carolina. For real, for real. I mean, only time I go to South Carolina is when we go to the beach. And that's about 3 hours away. South Carolina is a little scary a little bit. There are little races down in South Carolina, a little piece. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. There's this little strip. Oh, somebody want to get on my nerves. By by me being from Florida, what's closer to me, North or South Carolina? I'm not sure. But I think South Carolina. Good evening. Radiant Queen. Turkey wing, collard greens, butter beans and corn, and a dinner roll. Honey, the plate was so big for lunch, I was like, I'm gonna have that for dinner. Mm-hmm. I finished the first part for lunch, but it was so much. Oh my God. Mm-hmm. Because they gave me two big turkey wings, a whole bunch of turnip greens. Just the plate was huge. I know the plate weighed maybe about 7, 8 pounds. It is so good, boo. What you been doing all day? Collard greens are, and y'all, this come from a deli. What's closer to the state line? I'm not sure. I'm serious. I don't know which one is closer to Florida. Let me see. Florida is going down. So South Carolina. Eating too? You greedy? Me too. I'm greedy too. But I am gonna go up for a walk this evening though. I am very much gonna go walk. Do my camera look blurry to y'all? Cause it look blurry to me. Poopy Pie said she still gotta cook. Oh my God, Poopy Pie, no. I mean, there was so many years, because y'all know I got 4 kids and I done had 2 husbands. So I've done a whole lot of cooking in the evening in my lifetime, but baby, I barely cook. I mean, to be honest with you, it's like a slight blur, almost like a filter, LOL. I dropped my iPad. I'm trying pork chops tonight. That sound good. They had those at the deli. I dropped the iPad. It just looks like a little blurry to me. Normally, it's really, really crystal clear. And sometimes the turkey can be dry, different parts of the turkey wing, and I'll spit it out. I'll spit it out. I'm sorry, y'all, but I don't know. My throat is just kind of sensitive. Like certain things, I feel like I better not swallow that. I'm wiping it. Sometimes smudges can make it look blurry. Try wiping. I did, girl. I wiped it 3 times before I went live. I did. Like before I hit the live button, and I could see, you know, my image and everything. So, it just don't look real. I mean, it kind of, my hand looks clear, but then again, my face don't. It's cooked. Oh, okay. Yeah, honey. So I don't cook like that no more. I'm single. I ain't got nobody to cook for. My daughter, she cooked just as good as I do. So a lot of times she cooked for dinner. But today, Bishop, what you trying to do? You trying to be funny? You trying to be funny, Bishop? Last time I saw y'all, I was on 10. I got to get some stuff straightened out, baby. Okay? No. All right, Bishop. I hear you. We going for an evening walk? No. I'm going. I'm walk the neighborhood. Okay. Actually, you think we can make it to the top of the neighborhood, y'all? From my house, it's 4 miles to the top of the neighborhood.
Yeah. You want to try? That means 8, another 4 back, so that's 8 miles total. I know I ain't doing that.
What, Mom?
8 miles.
Said I was fire hot. Yeah, but I gotta settle down. I ain't leave the live like that. 4 miles round trip. No, girl, it's 4 miles to the top and 4 miles back. It ain't 2 miles up and 2 miles back. Okay. Did you say you gotta drive 4 miles to get to the top of your neighborhood? Yeah, because I'm at the back. I'm at the back of the neighborhood. Poopy Pie, I think I'm what time is it? I think I'll sit down for like 30 minutes. Because y'all know that walking after dinner help with digestion too. And I got my oregano tablets that I've been taking, which are great. Oh my God, it's been helping me with all that gas. Where your mama says she going? Boo. Where your mama says she going? Okay. Honey, this turkey tender, baby. It was so much. Not too bad. Girl, I don't work for 4 miles is outrageous. You might as well say that's a whole another name. But it kind of is, Bishop. It kind of is. Because when you come into the neighborhood, it says one thing. And then midway, it says another one. But I'm at the back. But honey, baby, that's a long way. Poopie pie. I done worked all day, Poopie pie. I need to walk it. But y'all listen. Because I been sitting down on my job, right? So, all that sitting down did something to my legs. I said, I had to start back walking. Because I'm like, oh my God, I don't want to get old too fast. You know what I mean? I've been standing up doing hair all my life. I've been on my feet, which I love. My legs are really firm and strong. But, yeah. Feeling that heaviness in my legs and weakness in my knees, I was like, oh, hell no. So I started back walking, and they feel better. Plus, I mean, the gaining the weight didn't help it none. Yeah, you know it's time to go. You work out 2-3 times a week. I had to get back to it, baby, because we're not doing that. My mom and my aunties and them, they get out the car. All them good groceries. What's up, Calvin? They get out the car and they be like, get out the way. Rushing to sit down. And now I see why. Like, if their legs or lower body felt worse than mine, they were miserable. And I've been sitting down on this second job of mine for 1.5 years. And my body was like, ooh. Without no exercise, Harley. I know your little secret. Good for you. My grandma is 88 and still taking, what you say? Girl, I hate to touch this iPad. Taking stairs and going on walks like it's nothing otherwise. Yeah, she must do it all the time. Because what really put me in a bad position is my son and his apartments. And girl, he stay on like the 3rd floor. And I was at his house for a good old while. So me and baby Raylan was coming and going. We done went to 2 stores and came back. So I went up and down the stairs 3 times that day. Baby, my legs were hurting me, my knees, my hips. She does it daily. She's always been super healthy focused. Okay. A little old Filipino lady. Yeah. So that's why I told y'all I'm walking this evening. And God, I feel so good. I might take y'all on the walk. I feel so good when I'm walking. Oh my God. That lazy life of sitting your ass down, just sitting your ass down. No. Cause all that body pain. This was so good. I took the other day I took a leave. And it worked. If you take us, that motivates me to go walking too. Okay, Radiant. Y'all can go. I'm telling you, it's 4 miles to the top of the damn neighborhood. Actually, we gonna walk all the way to the top.
Yep.
I like how nice and clear your nails are. Keep up with them very well. Thank you.
And I haven't ate all day.
You ain't ate today.
Nope.
You didn't eat lunch?
Nope.
Why not?
I hate that lunch there. You know they said.
Oh, maybe your mama went to get y'all some dinner. What you think?
I don't know. But I haven't ate all day for a reason.
That's how could you go all day in school and be in the lunch
I do that all the time.
and be in the lunchroom with no food?
Because I do that all the time. That lunchroom is disgusting. I didn't eat snack today either.
I put all that red pepper on this, honey. Woo.
And I didn't even eat snack today.
Well, I'm done.
And I didn't eat snack today either.
You eat snack today? What's wrong with your appetite gone?
No. But now they got dry cereal. Do you think I would want to eat that?
You just say, is it that you don't like eating in front of people?
No, I don't want dry cereal.
Yeah, I've seen people with brown nails. I think that's some type of vitamin deficiency, I think. But some people are really, really dark skinned, so their nails are just darker naturally. Some people are. Anyway, y'all been watching the news today? Jesus Christ. I just watched Don Lemon a little piece. Oh my God. And he had like a Filipino looking guy and then a black girl. Then Don is black. I think Don is mixed, of course. And then a Caucasian guy. And the Caucasian guy got on my nerves. He really did. He got on my nerves so bad because he's sitting there saying that our president had 4 objectives for Iran. 4 objectives. He wanted to destroy their navy. He wanted to make sure that they didn't have any clear with the NU in the front of it. Clear. He wanted to make sure that, and there's 2 other things. And so the white gentleman would say, according to that, we've won the thing over there. And I'm just like, sir, that is a damn lie. And also, just help me, because I'm just giving, like, even my ex-husband is over there on Facebook and he's doing the most. I'm just saying it's kind of getting on my nerves a little bit, because I'm just asking y'all, like, white people, sometimes white people can't help being white. And this giving my ex-husband can't help being white. That's what it's giving. Like, you can't help for being, you know, me and him are not enemies. You know what I'm saying? We get along. He just paid for my septic, my septic thing to be fixed out over there and everything. And we talk here and there on the phone. But I'm just saying, it's giving white. Y'all just can't help for being white. It's annoying, for real. It's really annoying. So the white man was saying, you know, just with glee, this is not a conversation to be gleeful about, because when we drop the BOMBSs, people are unalive. But it almost seemed like to me that white people love for people to be killed. They're in love with murder. Sorry. I'm sorry. It get on my nerve. It get on my nerve. And when you look at posts and you look down in the comment section, they the first fucking ones that saying, hooray! Hooray! Like, that's not okay. I think it's the YT Savior complex. Easy, girl. Hello, Moran Fenty. How you doing today? And it just, you know, I'm going to call him later on. And I'm just going to tell him, you can't help for being white, baby. That's the white in you. It's not okay. Y'all, I'm telling you, y'all act like you don't understand that it's not okay to murder people. Seriously. It's very dangerous. They are dangerous, to be honest. I think they're saving them from savage. How you pronounce it, girl? Savage. How you pronounce that? Savagery. That's it. And the evil regime. Wait a minute now. They think they're saving them from savagery and the evil regime. Ain't nobody more evil. Lord Jesus. Okay, I'm going to say this. This is what I'm going to say. We are wrong. America is in fault. It's justified to them because they think they're saving women and children from something that doesn't exist. It is mental illness. They are wrong. You cannot go into somebody else's country and tell them what the fuck to do. You can't do that, white man. Mind your own fucking business. And maybe in 2026 will be the first time that they've ever learned that. It is crazy. They glean all over that. Even my ex-husband just gleaned right all over that. They are making nuclear bombs. We got the craziest fucking president in the history of the world. I'm serious. It's just crazy. You cannot. Why do they need to save more babies than they aren't even feeding the babies in America? Listen, they ate the babies. They sagged the babies. They treated the babies like they were grown. They beat the babies and extracted the blood. Some of the same people who are making decisions now about Iran. Are you out your damn mind? Excuse me. I'm trying to pick what part. I can't. It's a lot. Yeah, I'm going to have a conversation with him. Because they're not getting it. They think they're fucking supposed to do whatever they want to do. And then they say, but you got a nuclear. What's the man named Bill Gates? Bill Gates was having a conversation with his wife about how to get rid of, I'll say it like that, because we're not supposed to use that G word that ends with CIDE. We're not supposed to use that word anymore on social media. But Bill Gates was having a conversation with his wife about how to get rid of a lot of people. Millions of people. Excuse me, y'all. Millions of people. And you talking about a nuclear? And you're lying about the nuclear. You're lying. Because this is the thing. If they knew about the nuclear, they would have known that Iran was over there making hundreds and thousands of drones. But they didn't know that. And they didn't know anything about a nuclear either. That is not the reason why they went over there. Y'all tell the truth. Tell the truth. Like, y'all, come on. This whole administration is gaslighting us. That's all they do is tell lies. That's all they do is withhold their real intention. In their meetings that they have with each other behind the scenes, with all the billionaires, that's where the real conversations are happening. Then they come out and get people like the politicians to speak in a language that some people would believe, but that's not what the fuck is going on. It was never about going over there for no damn nuclear. That was not their real intention. They are withholding the real intention. And it's sad they're distracting from the files. Listen. It's more than the files, girl, because they don't give a fuck about them files. They don't care about them files. Y'all, they don't care about them files. There's nobody there holding them to account. So they don't care about the files. They don't moved on to something else. They got a whole, okay, listen. They got a whole plan about ruling the world and and having land and putting what they want on the land and getting the people that are indigenous to the land to get the fuck on. Like, get the fuck on. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're invading. We're conquering. We're taking it. Fuck you. That's what they doing. And they got plans for what they gonna do with it. Y'all, hey, these people got plans. It's so crazy. The craziest part about it to me is that a lot of people just they literally believe what comes out of their mouth. I wouldn't believe a goddamn word. I don't believe not one fucking word that come out their mouth. Not one. Not one. No, 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 no. Ain't no way. Gaslight narcissists and psychopaths? Hell no. J.D. Vance, Stephen Miller, and Stephen Bannon? Oh no. Oh God, no. Y'all know what I spent a large amount of the day doing? Hold on one second. My granddaughter was over there on her iPad. For the most part, she tuned me out, but I just sent her to the back. It's insane how people are trusting and believing the government. Radiant Queen, let me tell you something. I've been here for a while. I didn't want to interrupt you, but I have to go enjoy the wisdom. Oh, you're welcome, sugar. Listen to me. It's so bad right now. So today, don't even know how I went down this rabbit hole, but this rabbit hole I went down. Let me share. Let me see if I can figure out how I even got to the rabbit hole. So I know I was thinking along the lines of what I just shared with y'all, that you got these gaslighting narcissists and psychopaths that are in Washington, and that the Heritage Foundation and Turning Point USA and the billionaires are they best friends. So they're at Mar-a-Lago, they're at each other's ranches and houses. There are meetings and conversations and parties and all this shit. All the big dogs is in the motherfucking building. Okay? Period. Let me just tell you. All the big dogs in the building. And they're doing their thing, right? They're doing their thing and all this and all that. So I'm just like, these people are hiding their real motherfucking intention. They have some bad shit planned, okay? So I saw a TikTok. Now I just remember how I got down the rabbit hole. So I saw a TikTok. They were talking about the concentration camps. So I went over to Chat GPT and I said, Chat GPT, I said, talk to me about what is the purpose of a concentration camp. So Chat basically told me it is to house immigrants. Um, and he said a whole lot of other things. So then I said, when you look back in history, what was the biggest and the most awful concentration camp? So y'all know that took me to the Nazis. Okay. So when I finished talking to him, then I got on YouTube and I looked up the Nazis, and oh my fucking God, there were the concentration camps. They were horrible. Also down the rabbit hole, I got some footage of our concentration camps that are being built. A lot of them have already been built, and also they are buying warehouses and converting them into concentration camps. At the end of the day, concentration, listen, going back to their intention. Cheryl Grabowski, what is their intention? Well, every time I turn around, the language that they use is the language of the people that had those concentration camps back in 1932. They're using the same language. They're actually using a lot of the ideas that those people had back then because it's written in books. And these people, the nationalists, ChatGPT told me the nationalists basically are basically spreading fear. They use religion and politics to, what was the word he used? To dehumanize people. Okay? So basically, they are saying, in our case, white nationalists, because ChatGPT just used the word nationalist, because it could have been another group, right? But in our case, white nationalists. And so what do they want? They want to stay in power and they want to rule the world. And what else do they want? Since they have concentration camps. What is the purpose for the concentration camp? Um, they want to get bodies, human bodies, and do what with them? They want to do bad things with them. See, because once you get to the concentration camp, there's nobody monitoring you. There is no morality there. They even, oh God, back in the Hitler days, they called that hell. And it was. It was, right? So in our days, what are they doing? They're putting people in 2x2 cages. They're putting men, 32 men in glass rooms with 3 toilets and 2 sinks. And everybody is side to side, back to back. That means when you shit, everybody smell it. If you get sick and you throw up, everybody's looking at it, smelling it. That means that if somebody come down with the COVID, everybody gonna get it. In any other disease, they're back to back. They're being dehumanized. So my thing was this: why do they want to do this? Well, they're narcissists and psychopaths. What the fuck else would they do? They do all of this stuff. They change the laws, right? They come into Washington. They do all this shit to hurt people. What are they doing now? They're doing the same thing. They're hurting people. But the bigger question is this: why the fuck are we letting them do this? That's the bigger question. They said back in the concentration camps back in 1932 through I think it ended in 1945. They said most of the time when they got a shipment of people there, and say the shipment of people could be like 95 people, they didn't know what they were getting ready to go through. They didn't even know entirely all of why they were there. Some of the people were they were on the different side, like they were far right, and the people at the camp were the lefties. So they imprisoned the far right. They imprisoned criminals. Some people who did simple broke the law, simple stuff. And then the ones that were worse, like murderers and stuff like that. But they put them all in the camp, and then they trained them to be over other camps. And then they brought people in by the thousands. And then they did the most worst things that you could ever fucking imagine. And I'm just thinking now, these days, what do you guys want? Like for our concentration camps. What is your plan for those camps? And why aren't we alarmed about it? We don't know what history says. And my thing is this: for people to say, oh, they're not going to do what they did before, who's going to stop them? Who's going to stop them? Because the last time I checked, narcissists and psychopaths don't change. They're the same. They're the same. When Elon Musk did that Nazi salute that night on the stage that Donald Trump won, that wasn't no goddamn game. You understand? It was in his soul. It was in his soul. He was just saying, oh, hell yeah. He was just saying, game, it's on now, y'all. It's on. People say, Cheryl, you're fear-mongering. Don't accuse me of fear-mongering. What I told y'all? I told y'all. Didn't I tell y'all that in my lifetime, all my life, I see down the pipe. I can see it. I can see it. This channel is about narcissists. and dead people on the inside. They just have flesh and blood. They do not change. And when you get a whole bunch of narcissists and psychopaths in a concentration camp where there's nobody there to check their goddamn asses, what are they going to do? Huh? They don't have empathy. See, that's what I'm saying. And we putting up with this shit right now. Even right now, what's going on over there? Y'all know where over there is. Our children are going over there. I wouldn't go no goddamn where. No. I have family members who are, by definition, career criminals. Meaning that all their life they've been in and out of prison. Okay? Yeah. Some of them have done 5 years twice. Some have done 12 years consecutively. Some have went in for 3, come out for 2, go back for 5, come out for 1, go back for 6. And everybody still got their right mind. Everybody still eat food. Everybody still laughing. Prison is not the worst thing. But for you to go die behind some goddamn foolishness, that's the worst thing. What are they planning to do in those concentration camps? And what are they doing now? Because we can't see them. I listened to a Caucasian lady who had went in there and she had a fit from what she saw. Okay, so you apprehend immigrants, right? Women, children, men, teenagers. You apprehend immigrants. Why, when the construction of the concentration camps are being built, why, when you send the engineer or whoever you send in there to the contractor to make it, why do you make it a place of horrors? Why? Why can't you just retain people? Why did you build small cages? Didn't you know that if you put a human being in a small cage, the psychological harm that comes to those people, don't you know those are regular people just like me and you? That have never been in cages, never been starved to death, never had to sit around with shit on them and couldn't clean themselves? What about the children that are crying for their parents? They don't know what the fuck is going on. But when you're dealing with narcissists and psychopaths, they can't feel. And this administration, Elon Musk, they're doing their big one. Bill Gates says too many humans on the planet. Need to get rid of some of them. And who the fuck are you? And what we do, we sit around like it's a game. I'm thinking now, concentration camp, y'all had no goddamn business making concentration camps. When they lay on some of the best mattresses that can be fucking made, when they eat some of the best food that this world has, and drive the best cars, go on the best vacations, and your goddamn brain tell you to put human beings in a cage and put them and put children in a 2x2 away from their parents, where they're shitting on themselves and dying from sickness and disease. And people say, sure, what do they want? I told y'all what they wanted almost 2 months ago. These are narcissists and psychopaths. We've been talking about them on this channel for a long time. But you have to incorporate in it ones that are filthy rich. And that have joined this community of terrible people. Terrible people. But the saddest part about it is that they did it in the name of religion. But that's how they did it before. There's a really big God piece in it. You got to fool the people. You got to fool the people. Dehumanize people. Put religion in it. Oh, we Christians. God bless America, land that I love. And then we say, we're better people, America. Christians. Paula White in the White House. Oh, God has anointed this man. Oh, God is unempathetic too. God put children in cages. Separate children from their parents. God doesn't know psychologically what happens to kids when they are being mistreated that way. Hardworking fathers who love their children, who God knows what they had to come through, or God knows what they had to deal with to come to America. Some people came here in the back of trucks with no ventilation. Some people walked a long ways. Good evening. Some people risked it all just to have a job, live in a halfway decent subdivision, drive a decent car, and where they can go pick their children up from school and their children can be educated. They've already risked it all, and then they wake up in the morning and they're in a concentration camp. Because people are racist. And Chat GPT also says one of the things that they do for concentration camps is it's the fear. They make people fear. They say, listen, we got to get those immigrants because they're taking your jobs. They're taking your houses. They're taking your cars. We got to get those immigrants. They're going to come and take over the political world, and we're not going to have anything. That's what they told them. They, who? They, the rich people, told the poor people that. And check this motherfucking shit out. They knew the whole time they wasn't going. They, who? Who's Cheryl? Who's they? The rich people. They knew they wasn't going to give them a goddamn dime. They knew they wasn't going to help them. Because why they telling the rich people that the immigrants were going to take their jobs and shit like that? When they got by themselves, they laughed until their stomach hurt because they despise a broke bitch. A broke white one, they despise. Despise them. Hold on. What you want? Ashley, I'm on live. First of all, what is it?
I was asking, it's about to get dark.
Okay, I'm gonna wrap it up so we can go for a walk. Okay, go put your shoes and stuff on. So anyway, it's just terrible. Look, my whole channel, really my whole life really is about seeing what people hide. Because I've just always been gifted like that. You know, I want to know what lies beneath. So when I'm watching and listening to what's going on, having the type of mind and personality that I have, it hurts. It hurts to see these people pull America's fucking legs from underneath them. You got congressmen and women. You got judges. You got lawyers. You got district attorney people. They're leaving. They quit. They quit. This is not right. America had no fucking business bothering Iran. And now them rich motherfuckers who was over there on that island, unaliving people, children, will now watch the unaliving of beautiful young men and women who enlisted into the military to get free education and to have a decent life. While they play war games, they're going to sit right there and they don't give no fucks about them dying. And guess what? There is no honor in it. You know why? You know why there's no honor in it? Because if they would only ask themselves the hard question, what is going on here? You don't lay down your life for anybody or any reason. There must be something attached to honor in order for you to do that. You don't do that. I don't give a fuck if you took an oath. You don't. But anyway, I'll see y'all a little bit outside for the walk. Bye, guys. Y'all don't forget to comment, like, and share.